We are back again to break the news that are trending. What are the news that are trending on our newspaper headline, guys? The news that are trending on our newspaper headline, there are too many of them. Just stay tuned. As if you want to buy anything, just check the description button. Just go to description. You will see product, student I laptop. You have gadgets, tripod, ring light. So many products you can just buy for yourself or for some other person you want to do. Just gift anything. Just go to the description button. You will see the products and you purchase it for yourself. Okay. So as you are looking into the headlines that are trending on the newspaper headlines today. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned as we are gonna be doing this now. Okay. Make sure you join. If you are joining, just say hi. We are here. So we are gonna be starting with this. This one just dropping 10 minutes ago. US sanctioned 8 Nigerians over link to Boko Haram. This one is coming from Punch newspaper. Anything I'm telling you here, I'll be telling you where you're going to go and check it. You get the point? Just if you are joining, say hi. Breaking news. As it's jumping, as it's dropping, I'm jumping. I'm going to be jumping it out. You get the point? So that we'll know what is going on. As it stands now, according to the Punch newspaper, is saying that US sanctioned 8 Nigerian over link to Boko Haram. Maybe I will go just a little deep into the news. You get the point? I will go a little deep into the news, but let's keep joining, guys. Let's keep joining. I'm gonna go a little deep into the news. Breaking news. US sanctioned 8 Nigerians over link to Boko Haram. Who are those people? Just stay tuned. Who are those people? Just stay tuned so that you're gonna get the news as it's dropping. So that we're gonna get the full gist. Who is joining? Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. If you are joining, you drop your location and you say hi. Let's dig deep into the breaking news for today. Number one breaking news we are having, just dropping 10 minutes ago. US sanctioned 8 Nigerians over link to Boko Haram. Now, let's just go a little deep into it before we move into another one. The US Treasury imposed sanctions on 8 Nigerians, freezing their assets over alleged link to Boko Haram and other cyber problems. You get the point? Now, let's maybe just go into it a little deep. I'm going to open the full gist. US sanctioned 8 Nigerians over link to Boko Haram. If you want to know the people that are, this news is dropping just 10 minutes ago, okay? Say hi if you are joining at the comment section. According to the news coming from Punch newspaper, these are the breaking news dropping few minutes ago. So according to the news, US sanctioned 8 Nigerians over link to Boko Haram and cyber wahala. You get the point now. According to it, the United States of America has frozen the assets and property of 8 Nigerians accused of having link into the Islamic sect, Boko Haram, and the Islamic sect of Iraq and the Levant. This was contained in a 3,000 pages document dated February 10, released by United States Treasury Office of Foreign Asset Control and cited by the correspondent on Monday. Yes, according to the information, the document also identified individuals sanctioned by these related offenses and other security wahala. The pronouncement comes on a heel of recent recommendation by the US Congress for visa ban and asset freeze on persons and groups accused by violation of religious freedom and persecution of Christians in Nigeria. According to the information, as we continue, the former governor of Kano State, Rabu Kwankwaso, the Mieti Allah Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria, and Mieti Allah Cattle were recommended by United States lawmakers for visa ban and assets. You know, this news has been ongoing for some times now that the former governor of Kano State, Kwankwaso, is listed. You get the point? So this is coming from, I'm not the one saying this, coming from the Punch newspaper. You get the point? So these people have been, is already alleged. You get the point? So they're going to look into it and get the full gist of what really happened in that particular asset and all the people that are involved. So if you want to know more about it, just go to the Punch newspaper. You get the full gist. You get the point? So that's the full gist concerning the first breaking news that we are receiving today. The other breaking news we have here is that Lagos Foundation Red Cross mobilized 550 pints of blood in record-breaking drive. They have mobilized 550 pints of blood in record-breaking drive. Let's continue, guys. Let's move on. According to Mr. Peter Obi on this particular news, he's saying something, and let's see what Peter Obi is saying. Let's look at what Peter Obi is saying. Nigeria must get it right in 2027. Election results must be transmitted online in real time, and whoever failed to transmit results will be held liable. Democracy must work. I appeal to all to join hands with me to rescue this country. Peter Obi, presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, appealing to Nigerians to join hands with him to rescue the country from the bad governance. This is coming from Mr. Peter Obi. He's saying that we should join hands together to rescue Nigeria from the bad people that are running the country right now. Let's just look into the full gist a little bit before we go over to other news. So, according to him, he's saying that Nigeria must get it right in 2027. So what do you think on your own side? If you are joining, please say hi. If you are joining, say hi as we are looking into this. What do you think on your own side? Are we ready to get it right in 2027? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. According to me, Mr. Peter Obi, I don't know how ready he is, because we know how they play politics in Nigeria. Peter Obi is saying that Nigerians should come together so that we are going to get it right in 2027. How do you think we are going to do that? Is it by going to vote and your vote will not count? That's not what they are talking about. That's why we are asking the National Assembly, because the information we are receiving now is that the harmonized committee, which comprise the Senate and the House of Representatives, 12 members here are going to be meeting today. So the information is that this particular week we are entering, we just enter now, they are going to finalize everything and sign it into law. So the question now is, what are they going to sign into law? The question we need to ask ourselves now is, what are they going to sign into law? Are they going to sign it transmitting of results in real time, compulsory and mandatory? Because that's what Nigerians are asking for. That's the only thing Nigerians are asking for. Transmitting of results in real time. Make it compulsory and mandatory. You get the point? You know, some people have been saying that it's not easy to have to conduct an election electronically and transmit results electronically because of that there's no network in Nigeria. Anybody giving you such excuse is taking us backward. Yes. Aleka, you're welcome. Hope you understand what I'm doing, right? Say hi, where are you joining from? You're welcome. You say what? What's that? You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. Hello, you're welcome. So say hi at the comment section if you are joining. So what we are doing is breaking news, releasing all the information that have dropped so far in last few minutes. So the first one we saw here is that, according to the news, thank you for the like, is that US sanctioned 8 Nigerians over linked to Boko and cyber wahala. And the next one is that Mr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party in the last presidential election, is saying that Nigeria must get it right in 2027. Election results must be transmitted online in real time. And that's what we are asking for. we know that the people in power has that particular, they have their strategy, they have the influence, and they have everything. Hello, brother. Hello, bro. I'm from Nigeria, my brother. So, are you where you joining from? So, we need the election results to be transmitted in real time. You get the point? As it stands now, we Nigerians, we don't even care who wins the election come 2027. The only thing we care now is let National Assembly sign the electoral reform, make it mandatory and compulsory that election result will be transmitted compulsory and mandatory in real time. That's what we're asking for. We don't even care who wins 2027 election. For the fact the election is transparent, free, fair, and credible. That's what we are asking for. We are not asking for much. You said that you have you have the structure, you have the influence, you also have the strategy of winning election. No problem. I love that. It's a good one for all the people in power. It's a good one. Yes. You have it. Bring it up so that we're gonna know how it's gonna be. So let's continue on the breaking news. Let me shift a little bit from Nigeria. The information we are getting from the Punch newspaper is that Iran's minister in Geneva for second round of US talk. So the information is that Iran's foreign minister has arrived in Geneva for a second round of Iran-US talk mediated by Oman as Washington continued to press the Islamic Republic. You get the point? So the Iran foreign minister has arrived in Geneva for their talk with the US. That's the latest information we are receiving from the Punch newspaper. So as we continue, make sure you like the video as you are joining. Officer in double honor. Now, the next information we are receiving right now, this is 42 minutes ago, is that Adamawa closes road. Urge masses turnout as Tinubu visits. So the president of Nigeria is visiting Adamawa today, and they have closed all roads and turn everybody back as the president of Nigeria is visiting Adamawa today. According to the news, let me go deep into the news and read out what is stopping really. Adamawa closes road, urge mass turnout as Tinubu visits the state today. The Adamawa state government has called on the residents to turn out in mass to welcome President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as embark on a one-day walking visit to the state on Monday. In a public announcement issued on Sunday, the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, James, said temporary road closure. Imagine, you're not going to close road, people no go business again. I don't understand now. So now they close road, people will not go for their businesses again. Said temporary closes would be enforced to ensure a smooth and secure visit by the President and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces. The road affected include Airport Kofi Road through Galadima Aminu. So the information is that if you are in Adamawa, Somiri Road will be closed down today, Monday, that day, because the president is visiting your state. So if you want to go for your business, you better leave early. Leave early so that you go there for road for 20 hours. Get the point? So you know go there for road for 20 hours. Leave early before they will close all the roads. The president is coming to your country, the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces. So leave early so that you will not be blocked. You get the point? So another information we are receiving is that US has released the next batch of the military back to Nigeria. So are you getting it now? So the US are now trying to help Nigeria to fight the Boko Haram and the militants we are having, this thing we have in Nigeria. So they are releasing their military back to the. I think this one is second batch they are releasing in Nigeria. The, 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 the first one came, I think, early this year, and this one, I think, just few days ago, they arrived in Borno State with so many equipment from the military. So they are coming to make sure that they will wipe away those people that are disturbing Nigeria. I pray that they will succeed. That's our prayer. I pray that they will succeed in doing what they're supposed to do. So, according to the Punch newspaper, UK lead Nigeria's capital inflow in Nigeria capital inflow in the third quarter 2025 were led by the UK with $2,000 report NBS. The US and South Africa followed highlights. So the information is that in the third quarter of 2025, that UK lead Nigeria's capital inflow. If you are joining, just like the video as we are releasing the information as it's dropping from the Punch newspaper. Breaking news. Now for the Asians, according to the Punch newspaper, Asian markets sluggish as Lunar New Year holiday looms. That's for the Asians. According to the information from the Punch newspaper, 2027, our vote must count, says Peter Obi. Yes, 2027, our vote must count, according to Peter Obi. You're welcome. Who is joining? Make yourself. Where are you joining from, my brother? Naira. Where are you joining from? According to Mr. Peter Obi, according to your own information from Asia markets, sluggish as Lunar New Year holiday looms. Asian markets were subdued as the Lunar New Year holiday approaches, and Japan reported weaker than expected economic growth. Many religion exchange. Now, according to the information from Nigeria, 2027, our vote must count, says Peter Obi. Let's go a little deep into that particular news and see what is going on. Our vote must count, says Mr. Peter Obi, former presidential candidate of Labour Party, is saying this. Let's look into a little deep about the information before we move into another breaking news. Now, according to the information from the Punch newspaper, you can also go and check it by yourself. Now, a former presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, has called on Nigerians to remain vigilant during the 2027 general election, insisting that every vote must count and warning against any attempt to undermine the electoral process. According to Mr. Peter Obi, he called on all Nigerians to remain vigilant in their polling units. But how vigilant can we be? How vigilant can Nigerians be? That's the question. How vigilant can we be? Let's continue. In a post titled "Our Votes Must Count," via his official X handle on Monday, Obi urged citizens to stay at polling units after casting their ballot to witness the counting and transmission of results, saying public participation was crucial to safeguard democracy. According to him, he said that after casting your vote, that everybody should stay at their polling units to count and transmit the results. What I will not advise is that they should tell us to go, that they will be telling us to go to collection center. We need to do away with collection center. Yes, we need to do away with collection center this time around. Maybe if this one will work, after casting your vote, make sure that the vote will count the vote and transmit results. That's what we're also asking for, that they should make sure that our vote will be transmitted electronically. Unlike in the past, in 2027, still according to Peter Obi, our votes must count. And all those who are there not to count the vote will be counted among those destroying Nigeria. He's saying here, if they refuse to count the vote, that those people that refuse to count the vote will be counted. Oh my goodness. If the PO of your polling unit refuse to count the vote, that PO will be counted among the vote that will be transmitted. Oh my goodness. You get the point. So that's all about P2B and what he said concerning 2027. So if you are joining this, make sure you like the video so that we keep moving. We keep moving. According to the information coming from the Punch newspaper, police arrest 4 over buying of three Cameroonians in Anambra. Oh my goodness. This is just coming 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago, I fled. You flee to where? Luna, you flee to where? According to information, police arrest 4 over buying of 3 Cameroonians in Anambra. I don't understand. What's going on? What's going? Please, you try to know the kind of message you will drop in, because if you drop any message, YouTube will also restrict your message. Okay, Luna, you say you flee to where? You flee to where? So, according to the information, Anambra police have arrested. Let me open this particular news in full and get the full gist, okay? Let me open the message in full. Let me open the message. The same level of seriousness and force should be in Adamawa. Okay, let's get the full gist. According to the information from Punch newspaper, if I'm reading it, I will tell you where I'm reading it from so they can check. Police arrest 4 over murder of 3 Cameroonians in Anambra. I'm not happy reading this kind of message. Yeah, I'm not happy reading this kind of message. Well, let's look into it and know what really happened. The Anambra State Police Command has arrested 4 additional suspects over the buying of 3 Cameroonian nationals in the state. Record that the gang of suspects reportedly nabbed and by the victim in November 2025, last year, and dumped their bodies in river in Anambra West local government area of the state. Some days later, police operatives found their body where they think not in decay, floating on the river. Following the discovery, the commander launched an investigation which led to the arrest of 2 suspects who had been assisting with information. However, in the statement released on Monday, the spokesperson for Anambra State Police Command, Tochukwu Ikenga, said that through the confession of the 2 suspects already in custody, 4 more suspects were arrested by security operatives on Friday, 13th February. On February 13, 2026. I don't like this news. What is going on? So, when I go just carry people go by like that. So, according to the information, like I said, police arrested 3 persons in connection to the buying of Cameroonian in Anambra. Please, we don't need this kind of news. Well, we are praying for peace to reign. We are calling for peace to reign. Please, if you are joining this particular live, this live is all about breaking news. Breaking news around the whole world. So you can also hear the one from your own country. And so the last one we just treated is that police arrested 3 people in connection to buying of Cameroonians in Anambra State. Now, there's a video that has been going viral. I think I've seen it in the Punch newspaper. Is this normal? This is asking an Australian man that entered Nigeria a few days ago is asking a very serious question. I saw this video. I've been seeing this video going around. I even saw the video where he was asking some questions. According to him, Australian writer, according to the Punch newspaper, recounts frequent bribe requests in Nigeria. Australian writer recount frequent bribe requests in Nigeria. What is going on? Now, somebody came to Nigeria, a foreigner for that matter. You people that are working in our airports are also requesting, is it a normal money, normal this thing that is going to the government or what? We're going to look into this particular news in full. At least let's go into it just a little bit to know what really this young man is saying. So, according to him, and the information I have here, is this normal? Australian writer recounts frequent bribes requests in Nigeria as he entered Nigeria. Listen very well. Let's get to the full gist of this particular news. What's this? An Australian writer, Mark Pollard, has alleged that he was repeatedly asked for cash by airport and road security officers during a recent visit to Nigeria, sparking reaction online. In a video statement shared on X on Thursday and has been trending, he questioned whether such encounter were a routine, saying he was told to give money at least 10 times, while arriving and departing through airports. Why are we doing this thing to ourselves? Now, the question we need to ask, all this money they are asking from these people now, with some Nigerians that have been traveling, we understand this kind of thing. But should we wash our dirty linen aside? He's asking question in a video this man posted. I know some of us have seen the video on X. He questioned whether such encounter were a routine, saying that he was told to give money at least 10 times while arriving and departing the airport. 10 good times. 10 good times. To give money for what reason? 10 good times. When he's entering and when he was leaving, give money. Let's go more deep. He also described frequent road checkpoints. This one don't see Nigeria finish. This one now is what is called see finish. Please, if you are joining, say hi and drop where you are joining from and like the video. He also described frequent road checkpoints, wondering whether they serve security purposes or were used to solicit payments. According to him, even staffs at the hotel appear more interested in what they could request from him than in conducting standard security check. He said, Nigerian friend, is your entire country set up to shut people down? Because coming in and out of the airports there, I was told, you give cash at least 10 times. Imagine what these people are just exposing us to. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, brotherly. Is it my brother or sister? Happy birthday, Mr. Crack. Yes, I got the name right. Happy birthday to you. One love. Happy birthday. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, please. I will be coming for more info every day. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to you. I wish you long life, prosperity, and I pray God to grant all your heart desire. All the secret prayer you've been praying, the good ones. That kind of talk. You get what I talk. All your secret prayer you've been praying for God to do for you, the good ones. May God answer it this time around. Okay? One love to you. Happy birthday once again. So, according to this Australian writer, he exposed so many things on this video about Nigeria. According to him, a lot of the roads have security checkpoints, but are they security checkpoints or shakedown checkpoints? Imagine the question this man is asking. Are they security checkpoints or shakedown checkpoints? Even going into my hotel, according to this man, people weren't just looking at me up. People weren't just looking at me up and down to see if I were carrying anything dangerous. They were looking up and down to see if there's anything that they could ask me for. Am I overreacting? Because this must stress you out on a daily basis. I was just visiting and had a lot of fun. And I would say in Africa, Nigeria, number one in fashion. So this is the man. He's an Australian writer that visited Nigeria a few days ago. Now, Imagine the kind of experience he's sharing on the X handle. And the thing has gone viral. The thing has gone viral that he was asked money 10 good times in our airport when he was coming and when he was going. Everything. Must we expose ourselves like that? It's not good. It's not good. Must we keep exposing our place? For your birthday, bro, for your birthday, you can just check on my description button and buy yourself a gift. If nobody's giving you a gift, you can buy yourself a gift. I have listed so many products you can use and celebrate your birthday, okay? You can buy yourself a gift, okay? So let's continue, guys. Let's continue on the breaking news today. This is coming 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. So if you are joining, let's continue. Erdogan postponed UAE visit over health concern. Turkish president postponed his UAE visit due to the Emirates leader's health, according to the now deleted official social media. Now, let's continue. I'm not going to play this video from the Australian writer because the video is already here. Now, let's continue on the next thing. This is coming 2 hours ago. Oil well. No propaganda can overturn Akwa Ibom ownership rights. Eno, the governor of the river of Akwa Ibom State, is saying this. No propaganda can overturn Akwa Ibom's ownership rights. Let's look into this particularly because it says as if it's interesting. You know, when it comes to oil well in Nigeria, too many people are claiming ownership. It belongs to us. It belongs to us. It belongs to us. You get the point. According to Akwa Ibom State Governor, Eno reaffirmed the state's ownership right to oil wells, citing two Supreme Court judgments and dismissing propaganda from Cross River. So, you see that the Cross River State and Akwa Ibom State are claiming who owns the oil well. Let me just show you the reaction of some people at the comment section. You get the point. How are the Akwa Ibomites benefiting from all this oil exploit? That's the question. All this oil well, these people are claiming to own. How are the people benefiting from it? You are claiming that your state is an oil producing state. How are the people of the state benefiting from that oil? What is the average life of an average Akwa Ibomite or the people that are claiming the right of the ownership? How are Nigerians benefiting from this oil where people are claiming there is oil in our state? How are we benefiting from it? That's the question. You are claiming oil this, oil that, but the citizens are not benefiting from it any longer. It's just only the people at the top that are benefiting from it. According to the Punch newspaper last two hours ago, soldiers spy to terror recovered AK-47 in Ondo. Nigerian army troops neutralized two suspected terrorists in the tactical security operation in Ondo State, recovering an AK-47 rifle and ammunition. That's the information there. Court ruling barring VIO applies only to FCT Lagos clarifies. I saw a video where somebody was asking the VIO officers that he thought that court had barred them from the road. According to information here now, the information is saying that they were bar VIO apply only to FCT Lagos. Only in FCT and Lagos states, that's where they bar them from operating. Now, according to the news, Sultan urged Muslims to look for Ramadan crescent Thursday. So, happy Ramadan to all my Muslim friends. And I think today is 16th. And I think by tomorrow, people will be waiting to see this moon rise. And you're going to be starting your Ramadan. I wish you happy celebration. I wish you happy Ramadan. 1 month happy Ramadan as you are starting your Ramadan fasting. The Sultan of Sokoto has urged Muslims to search for the Ramadan crescent on Tuesday, 17th, to determine the start of Ramadan. You hear the point? If you're a Muslim here, so be just cite check the moon by tomorrow 17th, whether it will show. And I know the thing will show, and you start your Ramadan so far. You get the point. So that's the latest information. According to the information here again, Nigeria MSMEs lose 10 trillion annually to employee fraud. Are you getting it? So we continue, guys. We continue. Do not visit to stick to the iron. So in the past 3 hours, Tinubu urged release of Southern Sudan VP, support peace. President Tinubu called for the unconditional release of the Southern Sudan president. He urged for the unconditional release of the Southern Sudan president. I come back to my states and listen to what my governor has to say. Abia State declares salaries arrears owed ex-councillors. The Abia State government, led by Governor Alex Otti, I'm going to open this news because this one has to do with me. It's from my state, so we need to go into it and know what's really up. You get the point. Now, according to Vanguard newspaper, what the news is saying in full, the Abia State government has announced plans to settle outstanding salaries arrears owed to former local government councillors who served between 1999 and 2002. So I don't really understand. The way the past administrations in Abia State work, I don't really understand how these people behave. The way they work. So, the councillors that we can also say that they are government elected. They are elected politicians as well. So, from 1999 to 2002, that these people were old in Abia State. How? These people were old in Abia State. According to Governor Alex Otti, he made this known on Sunday during a meeting with members of the Association of Former Elected Councillors. Yes, in Umuahia. The governor stated that payment of the arrears accumulated under previous administration would commence before the end of the month and will be settled in batches. He explained that when the proposal on the arrears owed by former councillors was first brought to him, he was not aware of the issues involved, including ongoing court cases, which means these people have been in court. Otti said that he insisted that his administration will address and resolve all inherited challenges because he believed that leadership should be about stewardship and problem solving. He noted that leaders were elected to tackle existing difficulties and it behoved them to live up to their responsibilities. Otti said that all government workers, whether core or non-core civil servants, including pensioners, deserve equal treatment and payment. He stressed that every laborer deserves his wages, affirming that his administration stands for justice and would always uphold what is right and fair. The governor, Alex Otti, commended the association for withdrawing its court case over the issue of unpaid salaries. When we look at everything, we found that there was a need to do a little bit more work because some people were in court. Some people had been paid based on court orders. I said, okay, let's harmonize all this, bring out all the matters in court because when people go to court, they feel injured, they feel treated unjust. So, since we are going to deal with everything, all the matters in court should be brought out. And I want to thank all of you because I'm told that there's no matter in court anymore. Every one of them has been brought out and that build confidence because you haven't been paid, but you already have chosen the path of reconciliation. So I'm told that everything should be set by the end of the month. So what that means is that by the end of the month, they will start the payment, he said. So the councillors in other states have been owed since 1999 to 2002. I don't understand. That's the kind of government we have. That's the kind of government is have. Let's wait to. Can we borrow OT? Some people are saying, can we borrow OT to come Enugu State? You cannot borrow it, my brother. So even past governments in other states, we are owing their councillors. I'm even surprised to see this. I'm surprised that councillors, when we go talk, say they were also elected, that the government they also owe them. They even go to court since 1990. I don't understand. I don't really understand. Thank God for Governor Alex Oti that came to wipe the tears of Abians. And he's doing the right thing. He's doing the work. Anybody that is saying that Alex Oti is not doing the work, won't know Onirun Kenyoma. Now, National Assembly moved to shift presidential pool to February 13th. Presidency tackles El-Rufai. Others top stories. These are the top stories in 4 hours ago. According to the recap, it said that National Assembly moved to shift presidential pool to February 13th. You know that INEC fixed February 12th for presidency election in 2026. But according to the information, National Assembly moved to shift the presidential pool to February 13th. Let's look a little bit into this particular news and see how the thing is playing down. You get the point. Let's look into it a little bit. If you are joining, can you help me just like the video? According to the information from the Punch newspaper, from fresh electoral timetable adjustments, to escalate political disputes and renewed security debate. Today's headline centered on legislative action. The National Assembly is considering to possible shift of 2027 presidential pool. The presidency has responded sharply to Nasir El-Rufai procurement allegation. Lawmakers are divided over U.S. troop deployment from former INEC officials are demanding real-time transmission of results, while police have launched a probe into the buy of 2 crew members on a Lagos movie set. These are the main issue that is being treated in this particular thing. In a notice signed by the clerk to the National Assembly, lawmakers were directed to resume at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. Very crucial decisions shall be taken by each chamber during the session. The notice read, adding that senators and members should reschedule their engagement accordingly. However, sources told the Punch that the session is primarily to review the February 2027 presidential election date announced by INEC. Amid concern that it fell within Ramadan, the ultimate aim is to give legislative backing to INEC request to address the concern raised regarding the 2027 election slated to hold during Ramadan. A senator said, while another disclosed that the presidential pool date may be brought forward to February 13th. INEC had earlier acknowledged the concern, stating that it remains sensitive to all legitimate concern that may impact electoral participation and may seek legislative intervention where necessary. So the National Assembly are hoping to meet tomorrow. I think they're also going to look into the Electoral Reform Act. You get the point? And look into it to know what to do about it. You get the point? So that's the information on that. According to the information coming from Lagos State, Lagos inaugurates Fire Marshal Club. Hold safety work. Lagos State launches a Fire Marshal Club to boost community fire safety, prevention, and emergency response. Learn about this in full details. If you are in Katsina, you need to go and do this. According to the Punch newspaper, Katsina conducts 1,000 free eye surgery. So this is free eye surgery for everybody in Katsina. If you're in Katsina, just indicate and go for this particular surgery. Just free of charge. According to the news from Punch newspaper, Naira stabilized on $44 billion exports. Emergency plenary, National Assembly moved to shift presidential poll to February 13th. Osun government, PDP LP excluded as INEC OK's 14 candidates. See the footage of the 14th candidates approved by INEC for the 2026 Osun governorship election. Find out why parties like PDP and Labour Party were excluded. Why are they excluding them? Okay, let's continue. According to the Punch newspaper, probe begins as 2 crew members spy on Lagos movie sets. 2 crew members spy as Lagos movie sets. Lagos police are investigating the mysterious spying of 2 Nollywood crew members found in a vehicle in a movie set in Lekki area. So the investigation has continued to know what really happened on a movie set in Lagos, Lekki to be precise. So if you are joining, make sure you like the video. According to the information we are receiving, Kwankwaso returned from India trip amid US sanction wahala. Say the information we receive is that US is said to sanction, I think, 8 Nigerians for involvement on Boko. You get the point. So the information is saying that NNPP leader Rabi Kwankwaso returned from India amid a proposed US sanction bill naming him for alleged religious freedom wahala in Nigeria. Let's continue. According to the comment section, from the comment section, it means Kwankwaso get level more than the sitting friend. Hey, some people, he visited hundreds of students sponsored by his foundation to study medical science and other essential courses. This one that everybody is returning home. If you check comment section, you go laugh. Our next president, inshallah, fire toward water. You get the point. So let's continue and get more footage on what is going on. According to the Punch newspaper, coming from our Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kano urged Abia support for Tinubu's 2027 re-election. According to, I'm going to open this particular information. I want to get the footage coming from Deputy Speaker. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me for the breaking news. According to the breaking news from Punch newspaper, Kano urged Abia support for Tinubu's re-election. According to the news by the Punch newspaper, saying that the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kano, has called on Abia State to ensure the re-election of President Bola Tinubu in 2027. Kano made the statement on Saturday night during a visit to members representing Obingwa West State constituency in the Abia State House of Assembly, Uchenna Irondo Jr. in Umuahia, to encourage his defection to the All Progressive Congress and support for Tinubu's re-election bid. The task of delivering President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 general election is bigger than any personal political ambition. I have seen a courageous man in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, according to Deputy Speaker. We are not there yet, but we have left where we used to be, Kanu said. He commended the president's policy, emphasizing their positive impact on citizens and highlighting his bold decision-making. We must deliver the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2027. That task in our area is bigger than any personal political ambition. He has been good to me. like a father and leader, and I believe in his policy and agenda. We are not yet there, but we have moved and advanced. Our hope is that as the days goes by, we will get closer to our destination, he added. Carlo also lauded Erondo Jr. for his recent empowerment program, describing it as massive and impressive and unprecedented for the state legislator. I'm here to honor him for old time's sake. We have been together as local government chairman and allies since 2003, he noted. Encouraging Erondo Jr. to join the APC, Kanu said, staying in the PDP developing yourself. APC need people with potential like you. You're welcome to APC. That's good. So according to the information again, coming here is 4 suspects linked to 9 Benue worshippers, nappers. 4 suspects linked to 9 Benue worshippers adoption. Nigeria oil sector as corrupt enterprise. This was loud. Nigeria oil sector as corruption enterprise. Explore the deep-rooted corruption in Nigeria oil sector, from refinery maintenance scam to subsidy issued and its creeping impact on economy. Let's open this and maybe get small gist from this. That is why they want to forcibly collect tax from poor Nigerians. So guys, if you are joining, you say hi, and let's move on, guys. If they tell you what is going on in our oil, they are telling them to sell Nigerian states own NNPC refinery are a physical black hole costing trillion. Selling the NNPC refinery is the only rational step to stop losses. Are you serious? So people want to sell our refineries. You people are planning to sell our refineries. Okay. According to the news from the Punch newspaper, Nigerian First Lady as an image maker. You need to look into it. Explore how Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the Nigerian First Lady, is boosting the country's global image through her action and gaining international recognition. I need to open this and get the Fugees from our First Lady. You get the point? We need to get the Fugees from our First Lady as he's making Nigeria to go global. You get the point? According to the news, there's no doubt that the First Lady of Nigeria and wife of the President, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, a pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, has emerged as a great image maker for the country without knowing. This she achieved just by being able to combine her pastoral assignment with work and demand of her office effectively as the First Lady of Nigeria. Senator Tinubu allegedly met with the United States of American President Donald Trump at the 74th Annual National Prayer Breakfast in Washington, D.C., where the U.S. leader publicly praised her, describing her as a very respected woman. President Trump, who is not given to frivolity, went further in that global commendation to reference her pastoral role in one of Nigeria's largest churches, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, and invited her to join him on stage during the February 4, 2026 global events. So that's it on the First Lady of Nigeria. Economy. On the economy, the president shall need competent readers and analysis of Nigeria economic policy under President Tinubu. Despite some wins, poor budget implementation hinders progress, according to the Punch newspaper. Government partner DPN, World Bank on livestock financing. Shettima lead federal delegation to Kano after devastating market fire. Nigerian brewery boasts 1.467 trillion naira revenue. Mba inaugurates $20 million hire factory in Enugu. I saw this particular news. Governor Peter Mba inaugurates a new 20 million Enugu hire factory, a key FDI project set to produce tech devices, create jobs, and boost the state economy. I think I need to go deep into this news. Not only the headlines. So the breaking news, according to the Punch newspaper, Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State on Saturday inaugurated the Enugu Hire Factory, a foreign direct investment from the Chinese Hire Global Business in partnership with the state government. A statement from Enugu State government on Sunday stated that the vice president of Hire Group, Son Yongu, said the $20 million FDI would produce smartphones, tablets, computers, smart borders, Android television, education and health technologies, and renewable energy solutions for electricity, agriculture, and transportation. The factory, which saw the Mba administration produce the land and build the massive structure, among other supports, while also placing offtake orders of over 25,000 all-in-one desktop and 300,000 tablets to power its 260 smart green school and encourage the investment. Following the state's order, other FID partners such as ongoing electric cars assembling plant construction at Owo by Starling Group and others. So if you are joining, just try to like the video as you are moving forward. We are going to 1 hour. So at this point in time, I'll be ending today's breaking news. We do it again, maybe tomorrow or any other time. According to the last breaking news we have here, according to Senator Ndume, insecurity lawmakers split over Ndume's support for U.S. troop deployment. Nigerian lawmakers and group are divided over Senator Ndume's call to deploy U.S. troops in Nigeria to combat rising insecurity. Do you know why I love this Ndume? He always talk his mind. Vocal, Galatasaray to receive Osimhen offer. FG deploy 11.7 billion naira to power MSME growth. We need to be seeing all these things, so not be saying we just did. So guys, if you join today's breaking news and headline, I want to use the opportunity to thank you for joining. There's one news I want us to look into. According to Magic FM 102.9, by February next year, all of you will be in trouble, according to Rotimi Amechi. You get the point. So I drop the invisible microphone here. Next time we keep the ball rolling and the flag flying. If you are joining, make sure you join again tomorrow. Let me just have a little nap. I'm going out to check some certain businesses. Okay. Thank you very much. And make sure you check the description button and also purchase from the product I have listed there for you. You get the point. So I remember my humble self, the Eichmann. We move, guys, regardless, guys, we move.